Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 26 of my slimming challenge. It's Monday morning. I hope you've had a great weekend. I certainly have. I've been out in the garden quite a lot this weekend. It's the beginning of spring and it's definitely looking like the beginning of spring out there. The daffodils are out, there's lots of flowers on the heather and it's actually starting to look quite pretty. So I love the summer. I love the sort of freshness of spring. Definitely makes me feel more optimistic about the future. So on that, you'll have seen on my website that I didn't do a video over the weekend because I've been doing too much with my work and with doing the updates daily on my challenge. It's been taking a lot of my time. So I made the conscious decision not to do a video at the weekend and just do a written update instead. So you can have a look at that on my website at thinkgrowslim.com. With regards to my healthy eating plan, no issues whatsoever. I'm still going strong. I'm definitely feeling the benefits. I can feel that my tummy is getting a lot smaller and my clothes, particularly on my bottom half, are certainly getting a lot looser now. I think up until this point I'd got a bit bigger than my norm before I started this challenge. So up until this point it's been getting back to the norm, and now I'm sort of getting to a level of slimness that is more unusual for me. So I'm quite excited to see where that will go. I'm just over halfway through the challenge now, so if you think of it in terms of I've lost half of what I'm going to lose. I know it doesn't work exactly like that, but I'm thinking of it like that and thinking, oh well, if I lose the same again, then I will be in really good shape by the end of it. I've done my exercises again this morning. I didn't do them over the weekend because I was resting following my COVID jab on Friday, and also I hurt my knee again, so I gave myself a couple of days off. And doing the exercises again this morning, very pleased to tell you that I can feel the difference. I can feel that I'm being able to do more and do it more easily. I'm not that far away from being able to do the abs video the whole way through, and my goal is to be able to do that by the end of the month, so I certainly think I'm on target for that. So that's good. It did help that I took a phone call in the middle of the abs exercises, so that probably gave me a little rest. But that in itself is quite interesting because I tend to just get in and do what I want to do. So maybe taking a rest in the middle means I can do more, then that's a good learning point for me. So in terms of healthy eating and exercise, I say not done any exercise over the weekend, but I'm back on track again with that, and certainly I'm feeling the benefits. I'm feeling a lot more toned up around the arms and the middle, which are the two areas that I'm working on. So with regards to my time, I say I've been out in the garden quite a lot this weekend, and I made the decision to do less work, but of course being a woman, I then immediately filled my time up with something else. So I went out to sit in the garden, and of course then you start noticing this needs doing and that needs doing. But whereas I normally would just do the normal sort of tidying up and the normal routine garden tasks, I've been having a look on YouTube at some ideas and inspiration for how to upgrade the garden without spending too much money. And it's really interesting, and so I know I'm late to the YouTube party, but it's really interesting some of the ideas that people are putting on there, ways that you can do quite a good upgrade with spending relatively little money. So that's sort of given me a whole new project really, and I think that's also following on from my mindset with this slimming challenge, is because I'm upgrading my health and my fitness and my appearance through doing this challenge. It's making me want to do upgrades in other areas of my life as well, and that can only be a good thing. So we've been having a look at some materials that we can use in the garden that we can get at a relatively low cost from second hand, that people don't want things anymore, and hopefully we're going to go and pick up some rocks that we can use to make a rockery and to do some edging around the flower beds. So I'm really looking forward to that. I do think it helps keeping busy when you're on a slimming challenge. Now, as I say, I know if I'm talking to ladies, that's probably not your issue. Your issue is probably that you're doing too much. But I do think it's worth saying, sometimes we eat to procrastinate. If we've got jobs to do that we don't want to do, you go and have a look in the fridge, or you think, oh, I'll just go and have a cup of tea or something and have a little break before I tackle something that I don't want to do. And I'd encourage you not to do that, or to be aware that that's what you're doing, and to say, no, I'm just going to get on. And sometimes the best thing to do is just say, I'll just do this for 10 minutes, because doing something for 10 minutes isn't too onerous, and once you get started then you're more likely to want to carry on because you can see that you're getting into it, whereas it's the thought of doing it that's worse. So something that I use when I find myself procrastinating and thinking, oh, I'll just go and look in the fridge, or I'll just go and check the food cupboard. I know what's in the fridge, I know what's in the food cupboard, I don't need to go and have a look. What I do need to do is to get on with doing the projects that I want to do. So that's me. I say all good, feeling nice and positive, looking forward. I think the weather's going to be quite good this week, so hopefully I'll be able to get out in the garden more, and I might be able to get the bike out. That would be great. So I hope you have a great day. I'll do another video tomorrow hopefully, so I'll speak to you again soon.